When you look at Radiator Springs in Pixar's Cars, it looks like a cozy, nostalgic town. Lightning McQueen found his true family here, right? But what if I told you that this entire town is actually a beautifully disguised cemetery? Pixar didn't just create a random desert town. They mapped out a real-world tragedy. Today, we are diving deep into the secret map of Cars 1 and why Radiator Springs is actually a ghost town built on forgotten souls. To understand this dark map, we look at the real-life US Route 66. Known as the Mother Road, it was the highway that connected America. But in the 1950s, the interstate highway system was built. Just like Sally says, the new highway bypassed these small towns to save 10 minutes. But what the movie glazes over is what happened to the cars who couldn't leave. When the highway bypassed these towns, they didn't just get quiet. They completely died overnight. Now look at the actual map and geography surrounding Radiator Springs. Notice the mountains in the background? Pixar calls them the Cadillac Range. To a kid, they look like cool rock formations. But they are directly inspired by the real Cadillac Ranch in Texas, where real cars are buried into the dirt. In a universe where vehicles are living beings, a mountain shaped like buried cars is literally a massive graveyard. Look at the residents of Radiator Springs before McQueen arrives. They are completely isolated. The road leading out of the town is cracked and broken, leading nowhere but the high-speed interstate where nobody stops. Characters like Lizzie are literally losing their minds, holding onto old memories of a husband who is long gone. The remaining residents are trapped. They don't have the parts or fuel to cross the vast, empty desert. But here is the darkest part. The town is located in Carburetor County, right in the middle of a harsh desert. Law says it was built because of a natural water spring. But for a car, water causes rust. Rust is the ultimate disease in this universe. A town built around something that destroys them means the origin of Radiator Springs is cursed. Maida is covered in rust. It's a place where broken cars go to fade away in secret. So, the next time you see McQueen fixing up the neon lights, remember what Radiator Springs actually is. It's a neon-lit tomb surrounded by a graveyard of Cadillacs. Pixar hid this tragedy right in front of our eyes. What do you think? Did Pixar go too dark with this map lore? Well, hold on, because the mystery goes even deeper than just geography. Have you ever noticed the absolute lack of children in this universe? But the mystery goes even deeper than just geography. Have you ever noticed the absolute lack of children in the Cars universe? Think about it. We see school buses and young race cars, but never actual babies. In a deleted storyboard from Cars 1, Pixar animators brainstormed how new cars are actually made. The result was so disturbing that Disney executives immediately banned it from the final movie. They realized the truth was too dark for a kids' film. The theory suggests that cars are not built on assembly lines anymore. Instead, they are organic cybernetic organisms. When a car gets too old or damaged, its parts are harvested to create or repair other vehicles. This brings us back to Radiator Springs. Why is it called a ghost town? Because it is a place where old cars are sent to be forgotten, disconnected from the grid, waiting for their parts to be recycled by the massive corporate cities like Los Angeles. Look at Doc Hudson. He was a 3-time Piston Cup champion, a racing legend. Yet, after his massive crash in 1954, the racing world completely abandoned him. They didn't fix him. They replaced him with a newer, shinier model. Doc didn't choose to live in the desert because he loved the sand. He fled to Radiator Springs to hide his technology and his physical body from being scrapped and melted down. The town was his ultimate safe house. And what about the traffic lights in Radiator Springs? In the movie, the yellow light blinks every 4 seconds. Everyone laughs at it as a quirky small-town joke. But in traffic engineering, a constantly blinking yellow light means a danger zone. It warns drivers that the road ahead is hazardous or completely dead. Pixar put that blinking light right in the center of the town as a hidden warning. It tells us that this place is a dead end. Even the sky in Carburetor County holds a dark secret. If you look at the beautiful clouds during the driving scenes, they aren't normal clouds. They are actually jet contrails and exhaust fumes shaped like tire tracks. The very air they breathe is toxic, heavy with pollution that accelerates the rust process. It's a beautifully designed trap. The environment forces these vintage cars to slowly decay, making sure they can never rebel against the system. So, Radiator Springs isn't just a nostalgic highway town. It's a graveyard, a recycling center, and a prison all at once. Lightning McQueen thought he was taking a detour, but he actually stumbled into the darkest underbelly of his entire world. Next time you watch the ending, look past the bright neon lights and see the tragedy. Don't forget to like this video, leave your thoughts on Doc Hudson below, and subscribe to Fusion_BT. See you in the next deep dive.